Hello, hoy vas a observar una clase bajo la metodología CLIL. Te pido que observes cada detalle, aunque es una clase muy rápida, contiene los 4 puntos claves de la metodología CLIL, que son las 4 Cs: Content, Communication, Cognition, and Culture. Observa cada momento y déjame en los comentarios si pudiste detectar en qué momento cambia de una C a otra C. Esto es, en un grupo real. No te lo pierdas, observa hasta el final. Okay, everyone, so get ready for the lesson that we are having tonight. I want to show you, hold on, I'm going to share the screen, and I'm going to ask if you know this man. If you do, tell me the name. If you don't worry, I'll let you know in a moment. So, who's this man?
Hola, te interrumpo este video para rápidamente invitarte a unirte a una de las clases del curso de Method Masters Diploma para que aprendas no solamente CLIL, sino TBL, Flipped Classroom y el uso de inteligencia artificial en Language Teaching. Sigue viendo la clase de CLIL.
Mr. Finney?
Mr. Finney, there you go. But do you know who he is? Where did he appear?
Well, he has to do with a CLIL, but not much.
Okay, very good. Let me show you something else then. What about this picture?
Oh, come on.
Who's that?
Master Yoda?
Splinter.
Yeah, Master Yoda.
Of
No,
course
Splinter.
not. It's not Master Yoda.
I
No,
don't think so.
probably Splinter. No?
Splinter, of course. Splinter, yes.
Where does this belong to?
To
Turtles.
the
Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles, yes, Ninja Turtles.
All right, I want to show you the next. Now you have
This is Yoda.
Master Yoda, yeah.
Mr. Yoda, yes. Mr.
Yoda. Okay, and finally, well, not finally, 2 more. Who's this guy?
We know
Miyagi.
Mr. Miyagi.
Mr. Miyagi. All right, and who's this guy?
Roshi.
Roshi.
Master Roshi. Okay, this is Goku's teacher. Okay, what do they all have in common?
Wisdom.
They're all teachers somehow.
They're teachers somehow. Okay, very good. And we have an article here called... Can you read, Albert? Let me make it a little... There you go. Is that
Okay.
big enough for you, Albert?
Yep, that's quite enough. Thank you. The teaching styles of pop culture teachers and how you can apply them.
Have you ever wondered...
Oh, sorry.
Sorry,
Go ahead.
just the title. Okay, have you ever wondered or have you ever imagined yourselves, now because I know you're all teachers, have you ever imagined yourselves being one of these teachers or maybe another teacher that belongs to pop culture?
Maybe not this ones, but
Who? Which one? Is there any other fictional character that is a teacher that you like?
I'm thinking about it too. Fictional character.
Well, Mafalda could be in Spanish.
In Spanish, who?
Mafalda, well, no.
Mafalda.
Okay, Mafalda's teacher.
Well, the way she thinks, no, it's quite mature, I guess.
All right, okay. It's quite mature. All right. Well, the topic about this is pop culture or fictional teachers, fictional characters that are teachers. In the article that you have here that Albert read the title, it presents some of the main characteristics of these teachers and how we, teachers, can use, compare, make a parallelism from these teachers to ourselves and how we can use their techniques. So really quickly, I would like you to read a bit about Mr. Finney, Splinter, Master Yoda, Mr. Miyagi, and Master Roshi. So, Miss Angie, would you read a little bit about Mr. Finney?
Okay, since the beginning or just where it says
That's what
Mr.
it says.
Finney?
Just
Mr.
what it
Finney.
says with his firm, Mr.
Okay.
Finney.
Mr. Finney, with his firm yet nurturing demeanor, embodies the ideal blend of mentorship and discipline. Much like him, teachers can establish rapport with students while maintaining high expectations for their language learning journey, providing consistent guidance and constructive feedback, and foster a supportive learning environment.
Okay, Miss Anna, can you tell me the gist of that? The gist means general idea of Mr. Finney.
Well, the relationship, well, that's the rapport, no, with the students is quite essential in terms of, in order to engage, to engage with the topics and the activities that they are performing in the class, probably, and the language that they are using.
Wonderful.
And guiding them. Sorry.
Thank you. That's great. All right, I'm gonna show Mr. Miyagi, and I'm going to ask Henry, if you're there, Henry, to read Mr. Miyagi.
Can I read Yoda?
Oh, yeah, sure, why not? There you have Yoda.
Master Yoda's critical wisdom and unconventional methods challenge students to think critically and creatively. ELT practitioners can encourage learners to explore alternative perspectives and experiment with language use, fostering linguistics versatility and adaptability.
Okay, very good. And Albert, would you give me the gist of Yoda?
Well, pretty much what he read is what he does in the movies, of Star Wars. Adaptation to the surroundings with this guy, the Jedi, and that's what he does as a teacher, is to encourage his pupil to adapt himself to the things that are coming, as they come. So
right.
experimenting with language is that.
Thank you very much. And finally, Miss Rossi, would you read just the end, incorporating? Starting here, incorporating.
Sorry. Incorporating elements of these iconic pop culture teaching styles into ELT classroom can invigorate the learning process and empower students to become proficient communicators. So, whether you find inspiration in the halls of academic or the far reaches of the galaxy, remember, the force of effective teaching is strong within you. So the force may be with you.
May the force be with you. Okay, very good. I want you to pay attention to some of these words, some of these expressions. Okay, for example, the one that says much like him. Okay, the one that says about Master Yoda, ELT practitioners can encourage. And at the end, the one that says incorporating elements of this iconic. Okay, just those expressions that create a parallel between us, real life teachers, and iconic figures. Okay, so also you have this document, you also have it on your side. I'm gonna stop sharing this screen and let me tell you the activity that we will do. Okay, I'm going to share, if you know Jamboard, I'm going to share one document from Jamboard where I would like you to collaboratively work together. And what I want you to do is to share part of your personality as teachers, okay, and create together out of all your characteristics one fictional character that is a teacher. You can use elements from Yoda, from Roshi, from all these guys, but also from you as your real you. Do you understand it? Okay, I'm gonna share the link in the chat here. Okay, there we go. Okay, the link is in the chat. In Zoom, in the chat of Zoom. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yes.
right, wonderful. So you can join. I'm also going to share the screen for everyone to see it, and for the ones who watch this lesson, the recording of this lesson, so they can see it too. Okay, now you can see the Jamboard. Remember, we have the tools right here. We have stickers. We have the text side here. We can create text sites. Okay, we can include images. You can even look up images from Google. Okay, if you want to do that, and you include them here in the Jamboard. So go ahead, create your own fictional picture, but also share your personalities. Talk among yourselves. Yes, do you understand? You should be talking.
Okay.
Well, for example, I like my students to share the things that they are interested in, talking about the world, for example, news that are happening in our country or in another country that can be similar.
Okay, so everyone else, according to what Carla said, what could be her characteristic as a teacher? Who's drawing?
It's me.
Okay, Henry.
Sorry for the drawing.
That's okay.
Fine.
That's
Let's
good.
erase it.
That's great. Then
Nah,
you
that's not great.
can write the characteristics around the stickman. Hello, MX Jen. I don't know who you are. Can you tell us your identity?
Hi, teacher. It's me, Diana.
Oh, hi.
Sorry, I forgot to change my name.
Oh, that's fine. You're one of the Powerpuff Girls. Okay, so come on, write the characteristics around her. Carla said,
it is a stickman. One of the most famous characters at drawing in the class.
So do we have to write around the like that, no? Empathy.
Like that, exactly like that.
Okay.
That's empathy, according to what Carla said. That will be her characteristic. But come on, give me more.
Just meet Rosie.
Sorry, go ahead, Rosie.
Okay.
Dr. Stickman. Yeah, I was actually gonna say, don't forget to give it a name. Dr. Stickman. Imagine this is your teacher.
Also open-minded.
I cannot draw the eyes.
Carla said open-minded, and Henry cannot draw the eyes. So, okay, go on.
If you can help me, please, writing open-minded, it would be great.
Sure, thank you, Carla.
Also discipline, why not?
Okay.
I cannot write.
At the end, one of you is going to explain and describe the characteristics of Dr. Stickman, making a parallel with our teaching. All right, so
I couldn't. So it's like that. But just imagine this.
very
Couldn't
good.
draw the eyes and the face.
Choose who will explain, who will present. That means
Someone.
did I hear I do, Henry?
No. It wasn't me.
No, it wasn't me.
I'm just really getting busier and busier trying to draw the eyes.
Okay.
Experiential learning activities, adaptability, Empathy encourages critical thinking. That's wonderful. Okay.
Also collaboration. That is something that we are doing in this moment.
Wonderful. Collaboration. Okay. Somebody
Right.
could the eyes. Is that you, Henry? Still?
Ah, he did
Funny.
it.
The
He
eyes.
did it.
They are
Finally,
not
he
close.
did
They are
it.
not close, really, but I don't know how to.
Well, smiling.
Patience. Patience, that's right.
He's smiling. He's like, oh yeah, everything is cool. He's doing that. Dr. Stickman. All right, somebody, because of the time, I need someone who presents Dr. Stickman and make the parallel with teaching, with us as teachers.
Well,
Yeah.
Dr. Stickman is doctor in linguistics. He learned to combine different methodologies and paradigms, including TBL, PBL, and CLIL. But unfortunately, now he is facing his terrible, I don't know how to say this, but okay, let's consider it. His terrible doctor coordinator that is emphasizing following the curricular at school, while the students have to be lined up in just really 5 students, one
Okay.
behind the other. And if they want to participate, they have to do it individually because he's controlling the group with a list, the power of the list.
Okay.
Oh my
But
God.
that's why he is, in this moment, he is, how do I say this?
All right.
He's concentrated with, well, he's taking power with patience because he's pretending to adapt everything and incorporate experience to the to different learning activities, encouraging students to have some critical thinking and at the same time have empathy with his co-workers, coordinator, teacher. And he just got a call where the supervisor is coming to his class.
Oh my God.
So he has to hurry to make his lesson plan and get everything ready. to improvise, I mean, to create his lesson plan.
Improvise.
Okay.
And get the photocopies, and believe it or not, the copy machine just got stuck.
All right, wonderful.
Ah,
That
very
is
good.
so, Dr.
Excellent.
Stickman. Sorry, Rossi, go ahead. You were gonna say something.
I just say excellent, Pablo.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. So Dr. Stickman is gonna come back in the next class, okay, to give us some lessons. Dr. Stickman has some characteristics from each one of us, and it's going to be a great moment, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's stop right here, the CLIL class. I'm going to stop sharing Dr. Stickman. Thank you very much, and I would like to hear your comments. This was a quick, of course, this was like really quick, wide surveyed CLIL lesson. But tell me, could you identify the 4 C's? Tell me again, what is the C number 1, the first C?
Content.
Is the
Content.
content.
Okay, what was the content in the lesson?
When you show us every character,
Okay. But what was the real content?
the
Was it-
characteristics,
Was it history? Was it literature? What was it?
pop culture,
Okay, pop culture, what? Only pop culture?
no,
The characteristic that a good teacher must have.
Okay, very good. It was about teaching, actually.
Teaching styles.
Teaching styles, very good. Okay,
Yeah.
can anybody type it in the chat of Zoom? What was the content? C for content and the content of the lesson. The second C, what is the second C?
Communication.
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 Okay, what does communication mean in CLIL?
It is like grammar or linguistics.
Okay, yeah, the language that we are using. And could you identify something?
Yes, because we use adjectives, we describe.
Yeah.
So could it be descriptive words, descriptions?
Yes, descriptive words.
Mostly all of them.
We could use adjectives and adverbs.
All right, very good. And we made something, well, not comparisons, but we had parallelisms when we said like incorporating, much like him, encourage them to do something like what we do. That's also parallelism. Okay. All right. And what's the third C?
Cognition.
And what is cognition in CLIL?
It is the type of activities that students are going to do.
To promote critical thinking.
Yeah.
What was the activity? And tell me if it promoted critical thinking.
The Jamboard.
The Jamboard. What did you have to do that promotes? What was the main activity that promoted critical thinking?
Describe or create someone. To make of someone and describe.
Okay. The main
According to previous ones.
The main verb you said, Henry, is creating someone. That's what creates critical thinking. Because you had to think up, all right? Like, what are the characteristics? Creating the name. Think of a personality. Associating Dr. Stickman with us as teachers. Okay?
Kind of analyzing could be.
Yes, definitely. Analyzing. All right. And finally, what's the last C?
Culture.
Culture.
And what was the culture here?
The different characters we
That has
saw.
to do related to us. No?
Exactly, it's pop culture. Here it was totally pop culture, something related to us. Even that Henry said, may I read Yoda's? Okay.
Yes.
He likes Star Wars. And no?
Yes.
Okay, so that was the culture. Okay, so could you identify the 4 C's? Then?
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
wonderful.
Now it's clearer.
It was clear, yes. Of course, again, this is like a really quick lesson. In real classroom, you will spend more time doing each part. You will allow students to do or to perform with more time for each activity. And that there must always be some kind of evidence that they turn in. All right, so maybe instead of a Jamboard, they could write something or literally draw, okay, and write the characteristics around the drawing, or even creating a model. There must be some kind of evidence that represents that, okay? And it must be also interesting for students. That's why I decided to bring a topic related to teachers, because you guys are teachers, okay? So something meaningful for the students, okay? Do you have any question?
Not so far.
Not so far.
No? Is it clear?
Yeah.
All the classes have courses.
Sorry, Miss Rosie?
Should all the classes must contain courses?
Yes, all the classes. If you are using CLIL, all the classes should contain the 4 C's, because that's the core of the methodology. In the course, in the rest of the month of the module, we will see how to adapt every C, every one of the C's into the lessons, how to plan it, how to incorporate it, how to find the right topic maybe, okay, and how to create the whole lesson plan. Again, what I did today, it was just like a quick view and taste of a CLIL lesson, but there's more than this that you can do. All right, so during the rest of the month of the module CLIL, we will see more details, more characteristics, techniques, tips, lesson planning, everything that's related to it, so you can learn how to do it and adapt it to your own groups. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, wonderful then. So if there are no questions, then we can finish our lesson tonight. And we will see each other in our next session. Is that all right?
Thank you.
That's all right.
Thank
See
you.
you.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Si llegaste hasta este momento, te felicito. Ojalá hayas podido observar todos los momentos de la clase CLIL. Déjame en los comentarios y también en la descripción de este video podrás encontrar el enlace para contactarme si te interesa inscribirte al Method Master's Diploma o a algún otro curso como la preparación para Ceneval o la preparación para el examen TKT. También puedes adquirir los cursos en Self-Study Mode que estarán en la descripción del video y sobre todo te regalo el curso Self-Study para Phonology. Lo encuentras en la descripción. Dale like, comparte y suscríbete. Hasta luego.